To Rian Maelzer, who joins us live from Kuala Lumpur. And Ryan, Malaysia's handling of this crisis once again being scrutinized. A British satellite operator now accusing officials there of taking 4 days to act on critical data that was passed on to them.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, one of our reporters spoke to, CCTV's reporters spoke to this company several days before Malaysia announced these new search corridors and abandoned the search on the west coast in the east coast in the South China Sea, where it originally started the search. And the satellite company is saying that the data it had on day 4, the pings from the engine, automatically sent from the engine, suggested the plane had kept flying for several hours and it had taken either this northern corridor towards Central Asia or the southern corridor toward the southern Indian Ocean, and it passed the data on quite quickly to another level of authorities who passed it on to Malaysia. We're not sure exactly when Malaysia got that information, but there was a 4-day lag between when this satellite company says it knew that the plane definitely had not gone down in the South China Sea, had not even gone in that direction, had turned back, and when Malaysia finally abandoned the search in the South China Sea and started the search in these 2 other corridors. So it could be 4 critical days lost there in terms of the search for possible survivors and for, if not, at least for the wreckage and the black box and some answers to this.
Ryan, families have been very unhappy about the fact that the information's been trickling into them, very discouraged about this investigation. How are they reacting to the latest news of the satellite images?
Well, we're not hearing much directly from them. Last night, Malaysia sent several officials to meet with family members here. They gathered family members from the hotel where Malaysian relatives are staying and brought them together to where the Chinese relatives are staying, and they briefed them. But, you know, they told us this briefing was taking place, but they gave us very little information about who spoke, what they said, even which nationalities were represented there, how many family members. The family members sort of went out several exits to try to avoid the media. Some of them did speak. We're still hearing the same level of anger from the Chinese relatives. They're not being mollified by what they're hearing. You know, they feel that Malaysia's withholding information. It's being slow to update them. And we're starting to hear more of that kind of frustration now from the Malaysian passengers, who up to now have been very stoic and certainly nowhere near as vociferous in their criticism of the Malaysian government as the Chinese relatives have been. But obviously, as this carries on, as this goes on and on without any answers for them, and as the fears grow that the plane is lost and has crashed into the ocean, then their frustrations and their anguish is boiling over as well.
Ryan Maelzer, live for us in Kuala Lumpur. Thank you. Now